What's up guys, FeelMercy here bringing you your daily dose of high level PVM content, and this is going to be a video about my Slayer task at the moment, which is actually, if we have a look here, my current assignment is Terror Dogs, only 61 more to go, and also a nice little suggestion that I've got for you guys, and the low levels in particular will find this quite beneficial depending on whether you want to act on it or not. But yeah, I'm just going to go through what I do for Terror Dogs. Now, some of you don't do Terror Dogs, partly because you think that you can't pray against them. That's not true. You can pray against them. Your prayer drains quicker, but you can still pray against them. So some of you skip them, and I don't know why, because it's basically 3 points. I mean, I've got 61 to kill, and they're so quick, as you'll see in my clip later on. But what you need is a Ring of Slaying, and I highly advise this because you can teleport straight to Terror Dogs with this if you rub it and then click on Tarn's Lair. What I'd suggest is I'm using overloads. You can use extremes. I mean, I've used completely OP gear. If you don't know what OP means, it's overpowered. I'm using completely overpowered gear. You don't need this at all. I've got 12 for top and bottom. Bandos is better, frankly, because you don't need the drill grading cost. There's no point. I'd suggest a fire cape, a rapier, or a whip. Berserker ring, because you're going to be hitting. They're not high defense monsters at all. You don't need an Onyx ring eye. You can wear a wealth, although the drops are crap anyway. Steadfast boots. I'd suggest dragon boots. You don't need steadfast boots at all. Dragon defender is always a must when slaying. Slayer helmet. You don't even need a full Slayer helmet. You can just have a Slayer helmet. You don't need the hex crest and the focus sight. Dragon claws for spec wet. I would suggest a steel titan over an iron titan, because an iron titan tends to get caught up on the torches, as you'll see later. A ferocious ring for getting to Cyrodiil to get your task again, and some Steel of Legend scrolls for the Steel Titan spec. Now, if I go ahead and teleport to Tarn's Lair, you will see what I mean by taking us right there. Like so. This is Tarn's Lair. Now, if you go through the door, you can see here are Terror Dogs. Low levels, not hard whatsoever, and your prayer drains. The inherent evil of this of the area rapidly drains your prayer points. Now, what your quick prayers ought to be, or you can just set them on straight away: Turmoil, Protect from Melee. What you want to do is you then want to overload and prayer renewal. And now I'm going to pause this video and narrate over my task, sped up probably about 2 times, depending on how long this will be. So I shall catch you guys in a minute. And I'm back. Now, I have sped up this clip 2 times, and the original clip length was 8 minutes and 20 seconds. So that means that I didn't even need to drink a third a dose of my overloads. Now, that task, being 8 minutes, is incredibly quick, which is basically 3 points. It's one of the quickest tasks in the game, especially now since Mythical Dragon's been updated to about 20. This is probably quicker than a Mythical Dragon's task now, and I know a lot of people done Mythical Dragon's task because they were 3 points, so I don't see why you shouldn't be doing this task. Now, the drops are crap. I do get a granite helm in it, which I didn't price check. I think it's about 20k, so it's pretty shit. And the total cost, I think 3 prayer pots or something, 4 prayer pots. So you're spending about 20k. I've probably drunk about 20k's worth of overloads and prayer renewals as well. And I used 30 Steel Titan scrolls, so it's overall I spent about 60k doing this task, which over the course of all these Slayer levels, you're going to be making your money back. So I suggest doing this task for points. It's worth the points in the end, because overall you can skip tasks that are horrible. So, and also, as you can see, these were the torches that I was mentioning earlier. The Iron Titan does tend to get stuck around the torches, and so it's not as effective as a Steel Titan here. So I would imagine that, this task took me 8 minutes. With extremes, you can probably expect it to take you about 10. With an Iron Titan, probably then pushing to 11 or 12. But even then, it's still a really fast task. And if you're not in max gear, this is a 15-minute task, even for people in like the 90 stats or maybe the 85s. So I'd really recommend doing this task if you never used to consider them. Now, what I'm going to do is put across my proposal to you guys. I've been receiving quite a lot of messages after establishing myself on YouTube with over 100 subscribers. No, I'm only kidding. I'm not nowhere near the likes of RuneShark or Fangs or all these famous YouTubers out there. My video content isn't as good as theirs. I know you guys are being very supportive and saying that it's good, but I'm work in progress. I'm improving as things go on, understanding how YouTube's working. So my proposal to you guys is every 200 subs, I might make it 150, I don't know, but what I plan on doing is helping the lower levels out there. I get a lot of inboxes saying, I love your vids, but I can't make the money. I need. How do you make your money? I can't afford the gear for all these bosses that you're going to. And what I'm going to do is give something back to my subscribers and the community as a whole, and invite you guys, after I've hit 200 subs and then 400, etc., and climbing, on the nearest weekend to when I hit the subs, I intend to be camping at Bandos for you guys. Now, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be inviting you guys along. I'm going to be tanking Bandos for all of you. Now, there are no level requirements for this. All you need to do is get to Bandos, attack the boss, pray range. I suggest bring like a whip or something, and we're going to get you guys some drops, hopefully. Hopefully get you some splits, earn you some money, a couple of mil here and there. And it's something that, I want to give back to you guys to help you build up your banks, because ultimately, I know there are a lot of people out there who enjoy PVM, but they just don't have the levels or they don't have the gear. Now, Bandos is one of them bosses that tends to be crashed if you're a lower level, and I just want to, kind of be a fail-safe to help you prevent from being crashed, and just to offer you guys a way of making money at the higher level bosses to really help you out, and, to say thanks for subscribing, because it means a lot. So that is my proposal for you guys. Give me feedback on what you think, and I'm going to be naming it FeelMercy's Bank Builder. Hopefully we can make some bank from it. But that will be my daily video for today. There will be one tomorrow, and one on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and 3 videos on Sunday, due to the success of our Super Sunday that we done yesterday. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I very much enjoyed making the videos, and I will, without doubt, catch you guys tomorrow. So I will probably end the video there, and I shall see you in the next video.